6 ways to increase the size of your joystick. Ah. Now, before we get to the points of the day, I need you men to understand that you having a big size joystick does not guarantee that you are going to satisfy your woman to the fullest. Things do not work like that. The most important thing is you knowing how to use your joystick to the best. Now, when you follow these 6 natural ways or tips that I'm going to share with you, I'm not promising that your joystick will go from this length to that length. That's not what I'm saying. But at least you will be able to achieve a few inches. And when used perfectly, trust me, it will be good enough. Okay, so make sure to watch this video up until the end, and trust me, you won't regret. Well, hi, welcome to the Men's Love Zone. My name is Palm Oil, aka GCP, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all to do with love, sex, and relationship. Now, the very first way to help you increase the size of your joystick is through jerking or the natural pulling. Now, this is a very, very old practice, and I doubt if men still use it as of these years, but I'll still share it anyhow. Okay. Now, what happens in this practice is that the man naturally tries pulling his machine gun in a bit to try and increase its size. Okay, now before you do this, you have to make sure that you are almost aroused and that you are not again overly ready. Okay, because if you are overly ready, then that means by the time you're trying to pull it, you're going to have lots of pain. So make sure that you are just beginning to get in the mood, and then get some oil, apply on your joystick, and then start pulling the foreskin slowly by slowly. Now, when you do this, you don't expect to get results instantly, but if you keep practicing and doing it over and over again, with time, trust me, you will achieve a little bit of inches added onto your natural size. Now, where I come from, that is Uganda, there is a practice done to girls that come from a particular tribe in Uganda. Okay, so what happens is when these girls are at the age of 15, 16, the clitoris are actually pulled. So the reason why I'm bringing this is it's almost the same. Yeah. So when it comes to the girls, they try to pull their clitoris, and still it has to be a continuous practice, because if you stop at a certain point, then they'll go back. Yeah. Now, the second way to naturally increase the size of your joystick is by you shaving or trimming the pubic hair around your joystick. Okay, now I'm going to try and do a small demo for you. I hope to give you an idea of what I am talking about. Now, naturally, most men do not shave. Okay, they don't like shaving, or they take long to shave. They actually take months and months and months before shaving. Now, what is going to happen? Okay, assuming this is the size of your joystick. Okay, now the first 2 months that you haven't shaved, this is what will happen. Now, we assume this is the pubic, yeah? So the first 2-3 months, this is what will happen. And when you take more 3-4 months without shaving, before you know it, this pubic hair will cover almost the whole of your joystick. Okay, now are you seeing the remaining portion? Okay, so without the covering, this is the size of your joystick. With the covering, the pubic hair covering your joystick, this will be its portion. So when you shave, automatically by default the size of your joystick is going to increase. So men, learn how to shave at least once in every month. Now, the third way to help you increase the size of your joystick is by you losing weight. Okay, now this is for my big size men in the house. Now, if you are in your late 30s or early 40s or mid 40s, you will agree with me that about 10 years ago, the size of your joystick appeared to be bigger. Okay, I mean, even practically, when you would look at it, the size was reasonable. Yeah. Now, over the years, you now realize that a certain portion of your joystick has been eaten away, and it has become half or even more than half the original size of your joystick. And to you, you're like, oh, maybe it is because I'm now aging. Maybe naturally my joystick has reduced. Now, listen, the size of your joystick has not reduced in any way. It hasn't. It's still intact. Okay. Now, the reason why your joystick appears to be smaller, even when you look at it, the reason why you feel like a certain portion has been eaten away is because you now have a big belly. Trust me. So what happens is that when a man puts on weight, because the stomach is overly big, the stomach fat covers a certain portion of your joystick. And that is why at the end of the day, you feel like your joystick has reduced, a certain portion has been eaten away. So in actual sense, your joystick is intact, but your belly is covering a certain portion of your joystick. So bro, what you have to do is just work on your weight, and trust me, before you know it, you will go back to your natural size. Okay, and before we jump onto the remaining parts of the video, this is the part where I kindly ask you guys to pause a little and help Mwa grow her channel. Now, in case you are watching me for the very first time, or probably you've been following me, but you have never ever subscribed, this is where I get on my knees and be like, please, please, please help me grow my channel. Now, all you need to do is please subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification such that each time I post such content, YouTube will notify you just like that. Okay, and if so far you already find this video to be educative, entertaining, interesting, how about you help me give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and also don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, because once you do that, oh my dear, you help me grow and grow and grow. Okay, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Point number 4 to help you increase the size of your joystick naturally is by you trying as much as possible to avoid anxiety and stress. Very important. Now, especially when men clock the age of 45, 50, they suffer so much through stress and anxiety. And one of the reasons is because by this time, they are mature, so they have lots of responsibilities. They have probably lots of businesses running and have challenges. Probably things are not moving on well. So all these lots of stress affect the size of your joystick. That is why there's when men have sex, when they are chilled, when they are in the normal senses, and their machine gun size is reasonable. Okay. However, the next time they have sex and they are stressed, their size will be very smaller, hence even their performance will not be up to date. Okay, so the reason for this is simply because when you are stressed, when you have lots of anxiety, of course you don't expect to perform. Now, the fifth way to naturally help you increase the size of your joystick is by you continuing having those erections. Okay. Now, we all know that each time a man erects, then naturally there's blood flowing through his veins. Yeah. And this keeps him active. Yeah. So when you stop having these erections as a man, then that will be the starting of you slowly by slowly losing your activeness as a man when it comes to sex. Okay. So it's important for you to keep doing all it takes to be active and getting those erections going for your own benefit. Yeah. And lastly, point number 6, way to help you increase the size of your joystick is by you stopping the smoking. Yeah. Now, we all know that when you smoke, these cigarettes have a certain tobacco called nicotine that when you keep taking it in, it reaches a point whereby it blocks the flow of blood through your body. And when this continues, then slowly by slowly it will keep affecting the size of your joystick, and before you know it, the size would have reduced so much. So it's important that you stop smoking such that the flow of blood is not interrupted at any point of time. Okay. Well, guys, there you have it. Those are the 6 natural, simple ways to help you regain the size of your joystick. Because trust me, it's not even that you are increasing, because naturally it goes back to your original size. So simply what you are doing is regaining back the size of your joystick. So make sure to please follow these simple 6 steps, and trust me, you will thank me later. Yeah. Now, before you get off this channel, please help me subscribe, help me leave a comment, help me leave a like, and also don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.